friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I am here to film the first week of January, which is absolutely crazy to say that we're in January. So in case you missed it, and you didn't hear me talk about it in the last video, and you missed my 2023 planner lineup, I am not using Planner Perfect monthly books, at least for the time being. A couple reasons. One, it's expensive. Two, I had too many extra pages for the price. And three, I started out as a bullet journaler, and I kind of miss the free flow versus like having already set weeks. And there are things like the daily journaling that I just didn't want to do anymore. And without wanting to daily journal, I just had these pages that I didn't know what to do with. So we're going to try this out. This is a B6 size. It's an Archer and Olive. It's super cute. And I'm still going to do the TN system. I still have my yearly book and all that. So I can show you, I can put it all back together when I'm done with this. But I thought we would set up the first week. If you missed it, I did set up January last week, so you can go back and watch that. It's going to be pretty similar to how I've always set it up. I kind of pre-marked it because I wasn't sure on the spacing of it. It's going to be similar to how I did it last year just because it worked. And I feel like if something works, why change it? I know, and by something works, I mean like my setup worked, the planner did not, if that makes sense. So I like having I like bullet journaling a lot. I like that there's a little bit more freedom to it. Daily planning is like a must for me. And I have learned that I like to have weekly planning, but I don't like to set up my yearly stuff over and over and over again, but I need it nearby. So that's why the TN system works really well for me. But I just can't find like a pre-done planner that works. And B6 is kind of my magic size. I will admit that I have thought about the Hobonichi Cousin. Yeah, the Hobonichi Cousin, because I love the paper, for one. And two, I am intrigued by everything being there together, but I worry about the size, and I really like what I'm doing. So it's like, if I'm bored of it next year, maybe I'll give the Hobonichi Cousin a try. That kind of has everything all in one, and we'll see how that would go for me. I don't know. I feel like it would be too much space. Like if they did the Hobonichi Cousin in like a B6 size, I would be in heaven. I'm gonna cut myself off. I am including the first in this because I don't know, like where else am I gonna include it? So I'll have an extra page. You'll see as I continue to set this up. But I've kind of thought this through. I thought it through a little bit better than my January setup on how I'm going to do it. But I will tell you, I'm so excited about having dot grid again. I was getting really sick and tired of just trying to get straight lines. I was so bad at it and I was so tired of it, and always having crooked lines drove me bananas. It does go to the 8th, right? Yes, it does. So I'm really excited to have dot grid again as like just a jumping off point to make it a little bit easier on me. So there's that. Okay, so I believe, what is it? This is on a Sunday. So I'm gonna take the Sunday from over here down here, because I don't think I'm gonna need it. I could be wrong and I'm gonna regret it, but I think there's enough here that I don't need it. I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? No, I did 2 Sundays. This Sunday goes here. I set mine up usually with a Monday start. That's what just threw me just now. So I'm waiting. My parents are going to drop by. We got home from their house yesterday, and we left my kids' toiletry bag there. Luckily they were spare toothbrushes. So we had toothbrushes already here at home, but all their toothpastes, and my girls' combs, their brushes, and then my oldest uses a detangler, my youngest uses a leave-in conditioner. All of it was there. So they're going to stop by. So I'm probably going to have to cut myself off to see them when they get here, because they were kind enough. We were going to meet them halfway, but they were already kind of in the area to eat with my nieces that they're hanging with right now. So I'll have to cut myself off is my whole point. So, okay. let's see. Let's see what we got here. So next week we have, what, New Year's Day is on the 1st, obviously. So we're just going to put this here. And then the only other thing is my kids go back to school on the 5th. So let's see if I can find my box stickers. So I could use like this bigger one and then just use a back to school, either write it in or find a sticker back to school for right there for them. And that's it this week. I mean, January right now is like super quiet, which is nice. Oh, excuse me. I got sick right before Christmas, like what, a Sunday ago? Not yesterday. I'm so confused on what day of the week it is. Isn't that this time of the year where you just don't know what day of the week it is? So not Christmas Sunday, the Sunday before Christmas, I got sick. And it wasn't COVID. It wasn't a rebound, any kind of COVID. It was just gunk. Like, I had a low grade. I was sitting at 99 for several days. And it was all in my throat originally, and then it kind of moved to my nose, so then it was kind of in my sinuses, and I'm done with it for the most part, except for like the cough. And then occasionally it's like all of a sudden my nose is like going crazy, and it's really annoying. So, all right, so in my setup I use this, oh gosh, the penguin washi. Are they penguins? I keep saying penguins, and I feel like they're not actually penguins, and I'm lying about that. Whatever they are, I use that, and I'll probably alternate this month, but I'm going to use this one. This one I think came in the planner add-on. So I'm looking for something else. I am a hot mess. Just a complete and total wreck. I don't feel like that matches. I feel like this would be better to use somewhere else. I did not pull out my alphas for my By the Well for God, so I might have to pause and go do that so that I have more options. So I'm going to go do that, and I will be back. Okay, so I found quite a few. I think I'm going to use this one this week. I know it's not very big, but I think we're just kind of testing the waters still, because instead of doing 2 separate pages, so one for to-dos and one for shop to-dos, I'm actually just going to combine them all together. That's a really big space, and that looks really weird to me. I'm going to combine them all onto one page, because I don't think I need more than one page. And worst case scenario, I can use like tip ends or whatever. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And how I'm going to do it, maybe like down here, I guess I could put this washi in between, just to like a little strip of it. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it still. I don't have obviously a clear-cut plan of what I'm doing. I don't know. There we go. Okay. However, there's so much cute stuff that I do think I want to use something. I don't know how I feel about the pops of orange, to be perfectly honest. That's kind of cute. I think I kind of like that. I know I just said I don't know how I feel about the pops of orange, and then I immediately put an orange piece down. I think I like this. I think I've already sold myself on this die cut. If I can get it open. Okay. And then we're going to put it as close to the edge. Okay. So there's my to-do, and I'll put shop to-dos down here, my calendar. And then we're going to do daily pages. So I'm going to use the same washi, this sky washi. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to washi my pages. So I have my daily pages, and normally, so right now, this year I plan on going back to, or this time around, I plan on going back to combining Saturday and Sunday. I just don't need a full page. It's just too much. So that means that this first week I do have an extra page because I'm including the first. Normally it'll work out perfectly. At this point, I think I'm just going to leave it blank because I'll start the next week here. But this will be great if I need to jot down notes or whatever, or if I use my yearly pages up, like in my yearly book, and I need somewhere else to write something for January. I got a space. So let's kind of go back. So we have my calendar and my to-do. We'll do shop stuff down here. And then we have my daily pages all set up. I think that's all I do, right? I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't think I am. So yeah, that's all I have. So I hope it wasn't too chaotic. I think it was. I'll get the swing of going back to using something that's a little bit more free flowing without my weeks, and yeah, but I'm really excited about this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so I filmed the outro of that video, and then I realized that I told you that I would show you how my setup's going to actually look. So I have my yearly book. This, I don't know that I'm going to keep this here. This I'm going to actually use to plan out workouts. Maybe I'll talk about that another time. So I'm just going to pick some point in this book, slide it in, and then I have my TN. So I don't know that I plan on putting anything else in. I mean, I'll put a couple stickers, my most commonly used stickers, but I don't know that I plan on putting any other books in here at this point. So yeah, so that's going to be my setup. So now I'm leaving, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.